Lynn Picknett is a writer and researcher whose work on secret societies is very useful. I think she could help answer a few questions. Hi, Lynn. You did an extensive research on the Templars.
Yeah, we did the research, yes.
So, what can you tell me about secret societies and their relation to power?
There are all sorts of secret societies. There are political ones, there are criminal ones, and indeed there are occult ones. I always say that the paranormal is things that happen, and the occult is things you choose to do. You know, so like join a society. And ritual magic, for example, which is all about focusing your will through rituals, and they hope to change the actual world through their will. Whether or not they manage it or not is another matter.
Do you think there is a link between secret societies and powerful political organizations, such as the Nazis?
The Nazis had their roots in a sort of semi-mystical belief system called Ariosophy, which actually came from the 19th century, but built up in importance after the First World War when Germany was beaten. And Germany felt it needed to build up its national pride. So they became very obsessed with Ariosophy, which was basically the idea that the Aryan race was a very ancient race that had ancient wisdom and had mystical roots and was going to rule the world.
So the idea of a unified identity and purpose could very well be one of the main reasons or motivations behind such groups.
Actually, I think it's almost like part of human DNA in a way, is that you think I know something that they don't know, and then you say to somebody, do you want to know my secret? You know, and it's actually power. It's quite interesting that you have the United States, of all places, you know, being actually founded by unapologetic Freemasons. I mean, you know, they were, you know, there was nothing sinister about them, because at that time, certainly, the pre-Masonic ideal was about enlightenment. So you had, you know, George Washington, you know, Benjamin Franklin, a huge number of the founding fathers were in fact Freemasons.
They believed there is magic in symbols, no?
Washington, D.C. was indeed laid out according to Masonic symbolism to stamp the new center, the new capital, with the Masonic presence, if you like. And perhaps some of them did believe it did, you know, protect it in some way.
Everything is attached by a very thin thread. The facts are there. It's just that we each sometimes interpret them differently. What are we supposed to do? We can only speculate when there is a gap in the information. True, but there is a limit, beyond which it's no longer speculation. It becomes just fertile imagination.
Apa urusannya dengan Jokowi bagi saya? Nggak ada penting?
Tidak penting?
Tidak penting. Karena memilih itu adalah persoalan rasa. Orang memilih Presiden Indonesia ini bukan memilih satu di kota atau kabupaten. Enggak, Najwa. Republik Indonesia terlalu luas. Enggak bisa, mesti orang kuat. Orang yang disegani. Baru benar.
Dan itu Anda lihat tidak ada di Jokowi?
Ada di Prabowo Subianto.